I hate everything. How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about The Flash Season 8, Episode 19, titled Negative Part 1. Oh, pain. Absolute fucking pain. That is my only descriptor for what just happened. So, picking up where we left off last episode, distorted Dion, because it's just Dion's voice distorted. Um, tells Eobard, you're gonna get everything you deserve, starting with death. And kills him, anyway. Um, Iris, present day Iris shows up in the future, in 2049, when Bart and Nora were playing a VR game where Nora beat Bart, even though he's supposed to. It was just the weirdest shit ever. Nora just pretty much bullied Bart in a video game that he's supposed to be good at. It was funny as fuck. Now, paid. Like I said, paid. Anyway, now Barry finds out that Eobard is dead. He's been aged 100 years in an instant. And so when the three forces, three of the four, show up in Star Labs to kill good Eobard, um, they're stopped by the Flash. And it turns out they're the negative Still Force, Sage Force, and Strength Force. Yes, I finally remembered that the Sage Force is the fourth one. Anyway, they say something about him not being the Avatar, Eobard not being the Avatar, confusion. But, um, and that sacrifices have to be made for your fuck up to Barry. It's been a minute, right? Yeah, okay, it's been three. Um, you know, now Flash loses. Obviously, Flash loses his powers again. It's like last time, but like worse. Uh, so Mina fast speed travels Barry, and I believe Eobard also shows up as well. And or she at least takes Barry. We don't. I don't. Yeah. Both. Okay. She takes both of them to Star Labs, where Barry and Nora have a talk. Barry tells Nora she needs to go back and help protect Iris in 2049, and Mina's trying to murk herself, right? Because of the talk she had with Barry earlier in the episode when she revealed when Barry revealed who he was as the Flash. Um, it somehow made her decide, yeah, I'm just gonna overwork myself to death. I personally don't get it, right? Like, why would you work yourself this hard? But especially to be a hero when you never asked for it, right? Also, Barry had a pretty slow start, for someone who's supposed to be the fastest man alive. Um, but yeah, it takes time. Um, anyway, while this is happening, Cecile, I should say. Hold on, not Cecile yet. We'll go back to that. I skipped a part. Caitlyn and Mark. They put Caitlyn in the CRC machine, and Mark activates it. They're trying to hopefully uh re-trigger the frost in her subconscious, and then give that frost a new body, which in theory should be missing bits and pieces of her memories. Um, but like, no big deal. This is scary, right? Because as you know, I've already watched the preview. I watch it before I record the review. And so she's not in the preview. Now this is scary because it can go one of two ways. One of three ways. One, Caitlyn dies. That's it. It's the end of Danielle Pennebaker on The Flash. All is not right with the world. Two, the re-triggered Frost cells become Killer Frost. She takes over, and rest in peace, Caitlyn. Or three, everything goes correctly. We get Frost back, and they hit her with the mirror gun and split the body again. That's right. Two bad, one good. Why? It is not worth. But that's the end of Caitlyn's storyline for this episode. Anyway, Cecile goes. Cecile has apparently stolen. Is her name? Hold on, I don't remember the woman's name. It starts with an R. Rosa, something like that. Let me look it up. Top, I believe, is her code name. Or something like that. Anyway, Rosa Dillon. Yeah, Rosa. Top. Hey, I was right on top. Okay. So she stole Rosa's powers, and so Rosa tailed Cecile. And it's funny. It's funny. Just the relationship between Rosa and Cecile is, I love it. I love it. I want to see more of this. Please, Mr. Eric Wallace, give us more Rosa and Cecile. Anyway, Rosalind is apparently her full first name. Uh, anyway, she's just formerly all the formerlies. She lives on Third Street apparently. Anyway, so she just goes straight to Cecile's house, and Cecile opens the door for her, and when Joe's and says, come in," and then Joe's like, "Hey, no one invited you in here," and it's just like she just did. Anyway, so it's funny because they're all trying to figure it out. So Cecile has a theory. She can essentially yoink the powers of any psychic meta in the area. And so they're gonna go into Iron Heights as visitors, both Rosa and Cecile, and they go talk to this other chick who has telepathy. Uh, the chick whose name I don't remember. Oh, Mona Taylor, yes, the queen of the Royal Flush Gang. Funny. Um, so so Cecile successfully yoinks Mona's powers, and right, and so she and Cecile's powers being such in such a high. Sorry, I just completely blanked for a second. Anyway, after Cecile steals Mona's powers, her powers are so amplified that she can read the thoughts of the entire fucking city, even though they're in a power dampening room. It should not be able to like go outside, and so Rosa's theory is that Cecile is becoming the strongest meta in the city, if not the world. Anyway, the Flash has been staring at a screen of the negative, still, sage, and strength forces energies as they're like growing or whatever, and says this may feel personal, but that's because it is. We also find out that the reason Iris has a time sickness is because she's being bombarded with negative tachyons. Um, which is, fucking scuff this shit. Oh, yeah. Um, and it's just like, and we find out from Michelle Harrison's character, Joan Garrick, I believe is her name, Jay's wife. Uh, anyway, they hatch a plan. When Barry overhears Mina admitting to Eobard that she's overworking herself because she feels like she's failing his dream, right? Like she's failing Eobard's dream because Eobard wanted to become a speedster. We know Eobard wanted to become a speedster to help people and whatnot. And then just anyway. So Bear overhears it when Mina says, "I wish I could share my speed with you," and he's like, "You can." And so they actually plan. We're gonna create more meta. So they go to fast track. I don't know why fast track specifically, but they go to fast track. Oh yeah, they go to fast track so that Mina could charge up a negative speed force thingy, and obviously they're afraid that it's gonna influence them. They're like, your love will create a balance, and so she shares it, and we successfully get a good guy Eobard Thawne speedster in the reverse flash suit, which is the ring form fits oddly perfectly fits Eobard's fingers. I wonder why. Anyway, um, so they duke it out with the forces. So Cecile, Allegra, and Chester stall the three negative forces. I really really dislike this. Um, long enough for it to happen. And all this is happening while Iris is seeing visions of the future slash past, and the it's changing. Time is changing, and so Nora freaks out because it means that they don't know how this is gonna end. Um, I mean, we know because Eric Wallace has confirmed that it's a happy ending. So, unfortunately, it it likely won't be a pure happy ending. I don't think we're gonna get Frost back. I don't think good Eobard is gonna come back next episode, and I we might get Iris coming back. We probably will get Iris coming back, and that'll be the good ending, the happy ending. Happy for Barry, not so much for Caitlyn and Mina, which means it's not really a happy ending. I very much doubt they're gonna go 3 for 3 on happy endings. But so long as the main character gets his happy ending, that's what matters, right? 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 No, no, that's not what matters. Anyway, Barry runs off in the middle of the fight, says, "Stall them. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go get enough energy to thing," and he runs off, right, just to collect as much Speed Force lightning as possible. And on his way back, Dion snaps his fingers. Well, not Dion. The negative still force snaps his fingers. And Iris is transported from 2049 into 2022. Oh, fuck. And Barry's lightning hits her and kills her. This kills Iris. She turns into still force particles, or technically they're negative still force particles, and slams right into Eobard. Y'all know where this is going. Eobard starts to just like his head's about to explode, and his skin like falls off. It gets ripped off, right? And oh, thanks for the resurrection, Flash. Tom Cavanaugh Eobard, the dick himself, the biggest asshole in the entirety of Arrowverse at the moment, has made a return to the timeline again. I'm not gonna go on a rant for it this time, because we knew this was gonna happen. I didn't think they would kill off good Eobard to do it again. I swear they killed off Eobard in Legends. They brought him back. The Time Wraith brought him back. They killed him again. Time Wraith brought him back. They killed him again. Okay, so what happened to us getting a happy ending? We're supposed to have a happy ending for all. We're supposed to have a happy ending, Mr. Eric Wallace. What the fuck? Mina losing the love of her life is not a happy ending. Barry losing the love of his life is not a happy ending. There is a lot of shit riding on the shoulders of the next episode with Negative Part 2 because there's a lot of shit that needs to happen. Well, okay, only two, maybe three things. We need the return of Iris and good Eobard. And possibly Frost. This is not looking good for the... There's always a happy ending in The Flash. We need a happy end. No, I don't think we're gonna get a happy ending for this one. So, that'll be next week. Prepare for me to rage for 10 minutes. Partway through, or at the end, over the fact that we were lied to and we didn't get a happy ending. But also prepare for the fact that it might be a short video that just, everyone, reverse Super Smash Bros. Ultimate where everyone isn't dead. Right? Anyway. Iris West Allen, status unknown, current universe still force is what I'm staring at on the computer right now. I don't think she's in the still force. Maybe the negative still force. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. Tell me your hopes for next episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright.